Welcome to the DoubleACS Daily News for Wednesday, March 25th, 2015. The Attleboro City Council has wrapped up the capital improvement project for 2015. Over a half a dozen meetings, the City Council met with all of the department heads in the city and looked at the projects that will need to be funded for the next 5 years. The City Council will now pass along a number of recommendations to the mayor.
At this point, all of the department heads' meetings have been concluded. The council has met to consider all the various projects and have come up with our recommendations and a message to the mayor. It was a very interesting process. To me, this is one of the highlights of the year as we start to look into the future and begin planning what we're going to be doing.
In the past, we've had some very highly contentious capital improvement meetings. That wasn't the case this year. I set a limit for 2 hours to write the capital improvement message. We started at 5 and we ended at 7. The message got written. There were no fights, there were no arguments, there was no raising of the voices. It was a very amicable process. So I'm very proud of my fellow councilors, and I'm very happy that we were able to get this through without any scars.
All the various departments have their priorities, and we're mainly looking at a lot of the urgent projects. There's a number of different items that will be presented in our actual message. There's some dealing with wastewater, for example, some involving the schools, some involving some of the other departments. And again, we've come up with our own recommendations to them, and we'll be waiting for feedback from the administration before actually implementing them.
As a citizen of Attleboro, to watch the capital improvement meetings, you would have learned a lot about the departments, the 18 departments that run this city. It's a great investigation into the inner workings of what goes on every day in a very large city.
The Postal Service is conducting an investigation into its Taunton office. The Sun Chronicle reports that it has received a number of complaints from residents in Norton about irregularities in mail delivery. Some residents have gone days without service or have had their mail delivered to the wrong address. Spokeswoman Christine Dugas said that management is spending the day at the Taunton office, which processes mail for Norton residents, in order to make sure that the mail is sorted properly. Officials do not yet know what could be causing the mail irregularities. The Postal Service encourages residents to call their local post office regarding any delivery problems. Their phone number is 1-800-ASK-USPS. Attleboro resident Ron Rudat was recently inducted into the Toy Collectors Hall of Fame. The ceremony was held in Las Vegas, honoring Ron as the designer of Hasbro's G.I. Joe action figure line through the 1980s, as well as originating the famous design of the well-known Cobra logo.
I was presented with a certificate and a special ring that looks almost like an NFL ring. It's so large. And I designed about 125 to 130 figures for G.I. Joe. And I took it upon myself to do a number of rough sketches for the Cobra logo. The Cobra logo is kind of worldwide known, I think, now, after about 30 years. And that's my little claim to fame. And that's something that will live on forever.
That's it for the DoubleACS Daily News for Wednesday, March 25th, 2015. From everyone here at DoubleACS, thank you for watching.